Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So this is where the rubber meets the road. This is our HP laptop again. We now have 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 512 gig SSD, which is a gamer class, well, that's what they call them anyways, SSD in it that actually we've speed tested, and it runs out just shy of that 3500 read rating, and it's a little over 2200 megabits per second write, which is far faster than our original stock 256. And of course, when we did the first video editing test on this machine to see if it could do video editing, the time actually took start to finish 14 minutes 42 seconds and 0.68 of a second. Anyway, so we are going to do this here, and so we need to know about import times, doing the editing that I normally do, and export. So I shot a 19-minute piece of footage, which would be identical in length and quality to the original stock setup of the computer. So let's do this and set the timer and see how things go. Okay, we have got 11 minutes and 48 seconds. Doing the same size of file, same amount of time. We go in, we import it, we do our little clips, intro, outro, save the sucker. So the original configuration of this computer was 8 gigs of RAM and a 256 gig SSD, which had a read speed of a little over 2,000. Can't remember the write was, but definitely far below. The new configuration, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Same speed of RAM too, 3200 megahertz. So that's consistent. We've doubled our RAM, and the drive that we put in is rated for 35 read and 3000 write. So we've got pretty close to that rating on the read side. The write side was about 22 and change. I have videos on this on my channel. We did a SSD test video. Anyways, so at 11 minutes and 48 seconds compared to 22, or compared to 14 minutes and 42, that's about almost 2 full minutes of savings. I wonder if I could do this with a calculator to give you guys. So if we take 1442, let's just round the number, 14.42, and we just minus off 11. So we're actually almost 3 minutes faster now. That's pretty freaking respectable. Okay, so that's over the course of a day, you know, and you're just doing, and this is just 1080p footage, right? And very high megapixel rate too. I'm using my DSLR camera for all this stuff. So, but of course, the better the quality of the camera, the better it's going to be, right? But for doing 1080p footage on this laptop, that's actually pretty good. I mean, it was pretty good at 14 minutes and change. That actually wasn't bad for, you know, we've already got the program fired up. We just have to drop stuff on, let it import it, do our thing, hit the export. Now that's a complete total time of doing a very basic editing job of clip, add, done, right? So almost three minutes. That's really, that impressed me. So just in doubling the RAM, bigger capacity drive too. We went from the 256 to like the half a terabyte. And then of course we've definitely got a lot more speed on read and write, so that's actually making a difference as well. It's pretty impressive. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think we probably could push this thing a little bit harder if you were going to be doing, you know, extra stuff. Now this video editor, keep in mind, this is Movie Maker. This program has been around since the Stone Age, still currently runs under Windows 11 without any issues whatsoever. But you've got to try and find yourself the Internet Offline installer, which I don't even know if there's a copy left on the internet anywhere. Because I know Microsoft, they had the packages. It's the Windows Essentials kit. And when you do the install, just custom install and just select the Movie Maker and the photo program, because you gotta have to take the two of those. It's not an option. But the other programs, we don't even use those anymore. So, you know, they're like outdated, like Messenger and stuff. So yeah, just install that, and this is going to be a great editor. Now, as far as running a more modern day editor on this thing, we would definitely probably see some changes either way. I don't think I would say try doing anything 4K. You might be able to push this thing to 2K, but your time is definitely going to go up. The fans were running, of course. As far as heat goes, I can't feel anything, and the drive is located right here on this computer, so it's kind of like, well, you know, I mean, heat is okay. The fans have just shut off, so the fans weren't going like, "Ree!" but you could hear them enough, right, that you know the fan is on during this process. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys. I'm pretty sure we're now done with this computer for going video crazy for you guys. I think we've more than shown it off well enough that it is definitely to your advantage to go to 16 gigs of RAM. You don't need more than that in this thing, okay? And you'll be fine. You won't be hitting virtual swap. We do also know that this thing does have the ability to play games. Now, Far Cry 1 is an older game, but we can run that thing at full blast graphics now with having between the new drive in there plus the 16 gig of RAM is definitely a great combination. Definitely works for that too. And doing all your normal stuff. So, you know, and this is only a quad-core 2 gigahertz system, and I have all energy-saving features. I don't allow it to sleep, hibernate, none of that garbage. I have the processors running full blast, whether it's plugged in or on power. You know, so it's like cranked, right? And the processor's max at 3.7 gigahertz, so we're pushing the processors for all they're worth too. So that's pretty good for a little quad-core machine, not bad. So if you're looking at buying even this exact same machine, you can get it on sale till the sale ends, at least at HP for like $600, or everywhere else is between $750, $760, somewhere around there. But I think it's a pretty respectable machine for the money. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.